up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another game week preview. Game week 23, headlined by Michael Carrick versus Michael Arteta. Arsenal versus Manchester United to close off this weekend. Hello, Shaunak. Hello, Nakul. Good evening, guys. Um, should I hold on a minute? Just give me a second here. Please share the link. See if anyone's interested in joining. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Excited for the weekend? Your title should be Can Carrick do five in a row? My God, won't be able to tune in on Sunday. Will be at Lollapalooza. That's in Bombay? BKC? Enjoy yourself. Who's there? Travis is there? I have no idea who's even there. That's how out of the loop I am. Hello, Copy Ninja. Mahalakshmi, who at the race course? Are they changing? Are they supposed to? Actually, I don't know what I read. I don't remember now. Are they going to like convert the race course or some of the land into something else? Playboy Kartik is coming. I used to like his old music, man. We used to his old music used to be like the old weekend and who I really used to like Party Next Door. Party Next Door I used to like their first two albums were really good. Party on Sunday, Linkin Park, that's right. Ooh, that's I wonder how weird it is for the older fans of Linkin Park to go there and watch someone completely different perform. Part of the race course into a garden. Okay. And the government can't just leave people alone, can they? They just can't. They can't do it. But this damn rain again. It's supposed to get better. Lavanya, where are you that it's raining? Is it raining right now? Again saying big Bandrakula complex Nakul. I don't know if you're from Bombay or not, but that is that's how we say it in Bombay. BKC Bandrakula complex. It's a giant area where all kinds of things happen basically. Apparently now I think it has India's biggest Apple and Samsung showroom. I don't know. I think it is India's at least. Might be Asia's. I don't want Arsenal to beat us and also City to win another PL. Yes. Party Next Door top tier, bro. The first two albums I really enjoyed. That slow kind of Marvin's Room like kind of music. I don't know for whatever reason I enjoyed it. Her Way was a nice song. I liked Her Way. In Delhi, it's raining. Boy, good luck. That must be pleasant. They call it green space about mostly concrete footpaths with trees around. Get it, dude? Like reclamation, right? In Bandra. Green spaces, bro. Delhi and Uttarakhand raining. I'm not looking forward to the monsoon as usual. Punjab, Nathan Winter says remontada. That move that makes Bernardo Silva look silly during the game with City is a big meme nowadays. Arabic, really? He deserves to be a meme. Hello, Rocky's sheep. Kashe asa? Ora asa? Tu kashe asa? Kati might abuse me, but I will still vibe to it. I like play some of Playboy Carti's music. I've become very I've moved more into UK music now, to be very honest. Hey Sumit, you're nothing on your hand except or not about Asta winning. It would be better if we accept it early. Rain is good, at least AQI will improve temporarily. I suppose that is a good point. Sorry, was caught up with some stuff. Nothing to apologize about, Sumit. No problem. Hello, Red Devils. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me just share the link, see if people want to come or not. Drop it in there. It's early for some people might be at work. So I'll just drop it in there, see if anyone's interested. Okay, I did that. Can get rid of that screen, can get rid of Damn it, I didn't post it on Twitter. Okay, now I post on Twitter. Can get rid of this screen. All right, we're back. Set up Premier League. Okay, just switch to Gulam Ali. Who's that? No, no, thank you. No, thank you. I actually prefer podcasts anyway now, so it works out for me. By the way, Carrick and Casemiro will be leaving in 5 months roughly. You think so? You think both will go? AQI is banned at Mumbai nowadays as well, crosses 170 easily. That's not great, is it? That's not great. Hello, Tanish. Hello. Gulam Ali, incredible. Might have to listen to some of it. AQI, does it really affect you? I mean, I think the capital is what's suffering more. See, let me just put it this way. Hello, mistake. Bro said, who's that? I mean, I really do more podcasts now, dude. I have to be honest. I see if I pretended it would be worse, wouldn't it? Because when you ask me a question, I won't know the answer to it. I rather say I don't know than pretend. AQI, is it really bad on? Let me just put it this way to you, Lavanya. A lot of people grow up with respiratory diseases. Those are the kind of people that will suffer more than most people, but eventually it will affect everybody. It will affect everybody. Ghazals, I don't mind ghazal music, Fateh Ali Khan and all. I mean, I don't really listen to them, but I don't mind listening to it if it's going on. I won't change. I won't put it loud though. I feel like a lot of people just blare the music, you know. That's the idea of a vibe, like putting it really loud so your ears get jammed. But if it was going on in the background, I definitely wouldn't mind. No, what is it? Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan? Is that his first name? I feel like I'm getting the names mixed up. Roberto Spurs, what's your thoughts, Sunny? Gaffer Al says United win final today. 1-1 Gaffer. That's the pick for me in advance. Spoiler alert. Roberto Spurs thoughts. I think it's a bad deal for Liverpool. I think it's a good deal for Spurs. Miss comment. What did I miss, Shanak? Hold on. Had a cycling global race event in the city today, hence roads were closed, was a holiday, so relax and could join immediately. Yeah, man. I'm happy you could make it today. Oh yes, you need you are normally at work, right? I remember. Didn't you say the other day start at 9 so I can see it? Yeah. Well, I'm happy you're here early today, too. Don't worry, we'll only be here for an hour. Spurs going for current 31-year-old bowling. Roberts, I'm telling you, that club is addicted to signing mids. Matt Donner, this is where I'm going to have to push back on you a little bit because I pushed back on Lala about it as well, actually. I actually think Robertson is not washed yet. If they give him a 2 year plus one deal, I think it's a good deal for Spurs. He's definitely better than Davies. Does Udogi even play for Spurs anymore? I don't even know what's happening over there. So he's definitely fitter than both of them. He's definitely better quality. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think they are. I think they're also trying to make some smart deals. Rando. They might not be the smartest deal in terms of long term benefits, but it might be a smart deal in terms of short term benefit. Who do you listen to account music, UK music? So Skepta, Cairo Keys, Heady One gets so Heady One a little bit. Obviously, we got a back Manchester boy, H. But my personal favorites M Hancho. I like Hem Hancho. Hem Hancho and Naif Smalls came out with a lovely album. One of their uh, one of their songs 5 a.m. I really like that song. But yeah, Ghazals and Whiskey. The AQI is 70 today, by the way. Before rain, it was 270. Does make a difference, doesn't it? Cleo Sol, yes. Rahat was a successor. I watched the United derby. Damn, you really balled. I mean, listen, yeah, we had a good game. Can't get ahead of ourselves, Sumit. We got Ghazal meant to low sound thing in night. Yeah, but Red Devils, nobody does that here in India. Everything is to the point where you can't hear yourself or your brain. Shaunak from Pune, yes, copy ninja. Yes. For their level, he's an elite. For their level. Shade. Hello, Phantom. Good evening. I don't think we'll get any of Wharton Anderson. I think we'll buy Baleba, washed and Stiller. We will bias. Then in that case, I prefer Stiller. I prefer Stiller. Robertson's not washed. He's not washed at all, dude. But he's definitely aging. Washed might not be an accurate statement, but he's definitely aging. He's definitely slowing down. He's better than Jed in my opinion. The thing about Jed, Rusty, is at least he can play both sides, right? It's like the Dallo thing. Sometimes you have to have those players that can play both sides based on injuries. So Jed will always be a valuable commodity in the Spurs lineup because he can actually do that. Uh, that being said, that being said, they are going to have to get rid of some players. Tanish, who is a Spurs fan, by the way, in case people didn't know, Udogi does play, but very injury prone. Exactly. So in many ways, it is a smart deal for Spurs. I don't necessarily think it was their first choice, or they might have other plans. But all things considered, I think it is a good deal. I think uh, I think if Robertson wants more game time, I think he will get it at Spurs. When it comes to Big Six games, where do you sit, Nathan? Tight game, haram ball, naked, open responsibility of teams to provide entertainment. I think it depends on the strength of the team, Charles, more than just roughly saying a Big Six game. Sometimes you get a team that is injury prone, or their players at AFCON, so they cannot play the way they want to play. I would say I wouldn't say tight game haram ball. I would say nick it or open. Sorry, haram ball and nick it or open responsibility of teams to provide entertainment. I think some teams just don't set up with a responsibility to provide entertainment, Charles. So I don't think that also is there. I think most often than not it'll be a tight game. Most often than not. Because especially in the 6 pointer big six games, right, you don't want to lose ground on the team, so some people are very okay with taking the draw. Like Arsenal and Liverpool were in such a state, that Liverpool would have taken a draw or a win, and Arsenal couldn't afford to lose, so then you get a draw game, like that. So in that sense, I think mostly it is tight games. I think so. Rain Dance, Dave, what a song, by the way. When Dave and Stormzy has a nice song. What it's called. I was listening to it that day only. It was really nice. Stormzy also is okay. Then I like what do you call him? What's his name? Be Young. Be Young. I like Be Young. I like uh, Gecko. Gecko. Did you watch Bodo Glimt Man City? I did not, Sumit. I did not. I did not watch it. I took a break from this week's Champions League games. Really, to be honest. He's good to have, but that club needs proper players now. Gallagher and Robertson right now, I don't know, man. He can't play three games a week in my opinion. Oh, he can't. He definitely can't do that. But at the same time, they currently have left backs who can't play one game a week. Mad Nonna. So you can imagine somewhat of an upgrade still, albeit not the best. How many goals did Dallas score against Arsenal? I think a hat trick first, and then a brace of own goals, and then a red card. Right back, so he'll be on Martinelli Trossard's side. I think he'll have an average game. I think it'll be solid. You don't know how bad Stella will fail in the Premier League, worse than Fabio Vieira did at Arsenal. Yeah, but what if these are the options? Mistake. I don't want to spend 100 million on Baleba. I rather take a punt on Stella. Black Third Kid was the AFC on Sunday. Do you have kid superstitions, Nathan? No, no, I don't. But I know why you're asking. I don't know how, but apparently we'll make top eight. In the Champions League. Let's see, shall we? Momentarily, guys, we will start straight away with the preview. You just have a look at this. Yeah, of course you'll make top eight. Sumit, you are currently third in the Champions League, and you'll have to play Benfica 15th. Eighth is 13th. 13, 13. You all basically need a bro. You all basically need a draw at Benfica, and you all will make top eight. 78th is 13th. They're 2 points behind. Yeah, you need a draw basically, Sumit. You're going to easily make top eight. Jet can play right back, left back. Last match he started on the wing. Exactly. So he will always be of use. I don't want Mark Casado to go to Atletico. He will be good for United, but I don't even know who will win the race for him. But do you see him as a replacement for Cass? There is no links, no Lavanya. This is the problem. We are trying to go for Premier League players right now for whatever reason. Please win against Arsenal. I want to cook that Burfi fraud. He's way too delusional. Let him enjoy it. Yeah. We have to talk about the downfall of Bissouma and Papasa. Saar didn't even play one game in the AFCON, did he? Bissouma, man, everybody was chasing to buy him. Crazy. At Brighton, he went to Spurs, and then after that, it was problematic. What a combo with silence around perfect. Okay. This is they're talking to each other. Um, Clash. Is it Clash? I think it is Clash. Yeah. He can work with that physical. Oh wait, they're still talking to each other. Your Dames and Stalls, he did Clash. Yeah. Average La Liga players. Okay. But in yours, man, they will go for someone English, right? Exactly. They will. Lincoln Park will finally perform in India. Yeah, I was having that discussion earlier. They were talking about them coming to Bombay, to Mahalakshmi Racecourse, and I was thinking, imagine if people are older, like older than you guys, and have watched Lincoln Park. It'll be so weird watching Lincoln Park without Chester Bennington there. But that would be an interesting move. They're saying Ruben Neves has been approached by us. I think Jacobs reported. Did Jacobs report it? Oh, finally, it's looking good for us. We'll go for the one who will be the cheapest, exactly. Calafiori and Hincapi are both back in training, so yeah, it's going to be a long day for us tomorrow, yeah, day after. Still not your proper DM, he's the CM. Yeah, but Shauna, like I said, right, out of the options, what choice do we have? Right? These are the choices being thrown at us, so what can we do? Yeah, we have GD on a side of all the teams with 15, 16 points. They'll will be on. Yeah, I think you all literally need a point. We are being linked to Wharton. I think he shouldn't be a priority. He's injury prone, and we have similar profile players in academies like Twaits. But Atif, we both know that they're going to slow roll our youth. So there's no point. Spurs are signing shit players like Robbo, Liverpool. They'll go down. Why do people think Robertson shit? That's interesting. Real Madrid manager Ablo has told trying to leave in the summer. Oh no. No, she said there are rumors about Gareth Southgate coaching Manchester. Will that make you die? No, it'll just make me stop watching Manchester United. That's it. Really. Palmer United would be interesting after Bruno leaves. It would be. It would be very interesting. So Ben Jacobs said Ruben Neves' ideas dismissed. Oh, never mind. Say it again. Whenever United are favorites, United will show something. Aren't favorites, United will show something. Never heard your views on Man United fall from financial pinnacle, Nathan. LFC first time ever have topped it ahead of City. Also surprised. Uh, I actually think Liverpool Football Club is well run. They have been penny pinching prior to this transfer window for God knows 3, 4, 5 years. Not that really that surprised, Charles. As far as our downfall, we have been talking about it for years, Charles. It's not really that surprising if people watch the content or people participate in the general discourse when we are doing live streams. We have constantly said our owners have dragged us down in many senses of the word. So it's not really surprised that we're dropped down, to be honest. Not really, not for me at least. Manchester United have asked for Ruben Neves, but his wages are considered too high. Al Hilal are also unwilling to sell and are pushing for a new contract. Even we will both watch Wigan Athletic. So laugh at Pakistan cricket team when they saw Kudarat ka Nizam. I'm sorry, but now seeing Barca UCL position, I believe in that. अगर साउथगेट मैनेजर बन गए तो पहले दो थप्पड़ मेरे मारना फिर इनियोस के मारना. According to you, was Casemiro a good signing? Apart from the second season, yes. And we needed experienced heads in the dressing room. Definitely, love that guy. Travi considered Mumbai was actually amazing. Did you know Playboy Carti confused India with Indiana and basically tried cancelling his appearances for Lollapalooza? India couldn't, of course. I'm just going to try and not take that as insulting. And listen, man, Nobody said Playboy Carti went to Oxford, did they? That's all I'll say about that. What is your view on Cunha and his hype? I think Cunha may struggle in this formation. I think that's all I'll say about that, Aryan. Hello, Akmal. Hello, Savvy boy. It's your boy, Savvy. Southgate बना तो फिर I'll be a one man club again. Any thumbnail maker nearby? Red one. Honestly, I can't afford a thumbnail maker. I honestly, that's why I don't have one. Also, I kind of like for this example, for the game week and the check-in show, I have the one thumbnail because I want to keep it a steady theme so people know that's the show. But when I need one, I'll definitely think about it. Thank you, Red One, for asking. So अगर मैनेजर बन गया तो मैं WWE पे शिफ्ट कर जाऊंगा. Mommy is waiting. Ooh, mommy is waiting indeed. Royal Rumble watch along next week. Who says no? Midnight. We'll be there. The only thing Ishan looks like Abel with long hair. I don't find major difference. I think the height is also same. I think his lack of Spanish speaking abilities also there's a difference. He will be for sure. We have had people go to Austria when they were supposed to go to Australia. Tough. I can see the glow on your face since you start playing back for. I don't know what you're talking about, Copy Ninja. If United miss on top managers, do you give Carrick a chance? I think we won't have a choice, Aryan. I think we will have to. I think we will. I think. I think we'll have to. I think we'll have to give him a chance. If you don't mind, can you tell me what you do? I have small little businesses, dude. One of them was the Christmas decoration business last month. Very busy. Yes, Royal Rumble. Let's go. He's a professional Callow lover. You play FC 26? I do right now. I'm Division 2 in Rivals. I am. Hopefully, we stay at Division 2. Season's about to change next week. So we have to stay here in Division 2 and relax. Would you love more beautiful football, beautiful football with or just 3 points? Deboshi, we are in a particular stage of our whatever you would like to call this phase where 3 points matters more than the football. So for me, it will be 3 points right now. Red one, do me a favor, hit me up on Twitter. We'll talk. But thank you for the offer still. If you're on Twitter, just follow me on Twitter, and I'll definitely chat with you there. Thank you for offering, but your help. Flick to Liverpool or Xabi Alonso, which will be more identical to Klopp? Like, Flick will be more. The inspired movie WWE is Chatta Pacha, which is a Malu movie for WWE fan. Must watch. Just a recommendation, okay? Keep that there, guys. Any WWE fans there? Remember that. You will call me a fool, Nathan, bro, but Baliba or Anderson, I don't know why I'm leaning towards it. It's not about calling you a fool, Akmal. It's about the fact that Baliba has been, I don't know how many stinkers in a row he has performed since we have been linked to him almost the whole season so far. He's in a competition with trying to get off the pitch faster and faster every game. Some games he doesn't even make it to 1 hour and he's fully fit. I don't know. It's tough. Will United bring a defender? I mean, they kind of have to if they don't renew Harry's. No, I don't know what they're saying about Harry now. They've already decided about Cass. But yeah, hello Rhythm. I would take 3 points home any day exactly. Your homebound is out of Oscars. What the f? Really? I heard it was really good. So I've not hit you up on Twitter. Do you have any other options for me? What about Discord Rhythm? We have to figure out Discord with Krishano. We will do it soon. I'm just a little bit occupied at the moment, but yes. What your Twitter account? Someone can copy Ninja. Can you just put up the Twitter account, please? Or Rhythm, can you please? Can someone just put the link in there, please? Thank you. All right, guys. Let's start, shall we? We have caught up. It was fun, but let's get down to business now. Well, some kind of business, I should say. Not really. Okay. Share the screen so everyone can participate. There we go. All right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Is that zoomed in enough? Give me a second. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. All right. No, I'm saying, do you have a personal discount account through which I can? No, not yet, Rhythm. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to do a personal one too. Oh, wait. No, no, I don't have one. No. मुझे bot बना देगा soon, Lavanya. We're gonna get a couple of mods soon. Another manager backing Dallo. This guy keeps brainwashing managers. How do he does that? Do you want to? Okay, okay, Baba. We are gonna have a serious conversation about Dallo. Okay, just stay tuned for the till we get to the United game. But I will tell you this because I don't want to bore everyone about the Dallo thing. There is a certain currency for professionalism. That's all I'll say. I'm giving you a really serious answer, by the way. Going to get put a bad beating on him by Gage. You think so? I want Gage to win, but I have a feeling Paddy Pimblett's going to submit him. Hello, David James. It's been a while, buddy. How have you been? I used to follow WWE from Orton Cena feud to Kofi Kingston. Then I stopped watching. Then I only managed to watch Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. So I'll see you next week. Then that's what we're going to do. Kofi at Royal Rumble is a different beast. Facts. Here's my Twitter account, guys, for whoever wants. Okay, here we go. West Ham Sunderland, guys. Let's do the table read first, as always. West Ham 18th, Sunderland 9th. With a win, will get pushed up closer to the top 5 again. Top 4, actually. They're 3 points away from 4th. Assuming Liverpool doesn't win, of course. Sunderland in the mix there for a European spot. Again, still game week 23, guys. And Sunderland is still has a chance to get a European spot. More than half the season over. As you can see here, one loss in the last 5. They've been drawing a few games. And West Ham, 3 losses, 1 win in the last 5. There you go. Head to head. Pretty even, to be fair. Pretty even. 5 wins, West Ham 4 wins, Sunderland 5 draws. It will be at the London Stadium. So that is an advantage they have. What is this? Why am I on Europa League? Let's go now. Tomorrow. Anyway, never mind here. So what do you think, guys? Scores in the chat. Scores in the chat. What are your thoughts about the Arsenal match? We'll get there, Deboshi. We are going to end with it for sure. Good. Can you pin this link on the of your wait? Yes, I will. Hold on. Can't do that. Twitter is pinned, guys, right now. Thank you, Rhythm. It is there. Watch your live. Watch your live at night. 116. Where are you, Anish? 116. Where are you watching this from? What is it now? 8 o'clock. Where are you? You're in England? No, that can't be right. Where are you watching from, Anish? Anyway, guys, 6. So here some scores. Scores have come out. Sunderland 3-0. West Ham form continues. 2 in a row. 2-1. Sunderland 2-0. Sunderland 1, West Ham nil. If Arbeloa wins UCL this year, I'm coming to slam all your managers. I mean, some people would say I already slammed my own manager, Sumit, but feel free. Feel free to slam them, no problem. 1-1 draw. 3-0 Sunderland. Hello, Razhatka. Good evening. 116, which time zone? 5.5 hours from yours. Where? Anish, 5.5 hours from you is not even Japan. Where is this? Australia? Are we having games against Fulham and Hammers on weekdays? Wait, do we have weekday games next week? I don't think so. No. Australia makes sense. Yeah. Which part of Australia, Anish? And thank you for joining in, buddy. This is the earliest I can go. Otherwise, I can't go earlier than this normally. Final Sunderland West Ham. Sunderland scored draw. Okay. Not yours, neither. Almighty Arteta's and slots of the. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy that. Enjoy it. A lot of them won't have much to say. Just love to watch your career. I'm from Sydney, Bathurst. Well, thank you for the support, Anish. Thank you so much. I know the time zone's not favorable, but thank you. And where are you from in India, buddy? Unless you live in Australia permanently now. Where are you from in India? I assume you are from India by the name, of course. But thank you for watching as well, man. Timings are very inconvenient for you, but appreciate the support. Yeah, guys. Oh, by the way, guys, if we can, by the end of the month, get to 3,000, that would be great. I need 25 subs. That's it. Any chance of Asling bottling the league, Sitab? Gotta be honest with you. I don't think so. I really don't. It would be great. Of course, Nepal. Yes. Of course, Nepal. One day soon shall go. I think Sunderland recently struggled to score in away turfs. You know what, dude? They did have the AFCON issue. We have to take that into account. They had 7 players off for AFCON Summit. I'm going to say Sunderland 2, West Ham 1. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a little respect on the name. Little bit. Little respect on the name. Not too much. West Ham still most likely to get relegated. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one, guys. Burnley versus Tottenham at Turf Moor. We'll go back to the table. Tottenham 14th right now. One win in the last five. Burnley, no wins in the last five, but three draws. 3 points in the last five, and Spurs have got 5 points in the last five. Burnley trying to catch up with West Ham here, possibly. West Ham did get a win the other day against Tottenham, fellow relegation members. Now it's Burnley's chance to try and get 3 points from Spurs head to head. 15 wins for Tottenham, 4 draws, 2 wins. Hmm. Burnley are winless in their last 14 Premier League matches. Martin Dubravka ranks second in the league for saves per match with 3.9. Have conceded the most penalties in the league this season with 6. Tottenham have lost their last 3 matches and are winless in 5. Spurs have lost to a 90th minute winning goal in successive league games, ranked second for away form the Premier League this season. Richarlison is out for 7 weeks with a hamstring injury. All right, guys, thoughts on it. Raz asking Anish where from Nepal. You told me this 6 months earlier. No. I mean Anish, I believe me, I have not gone to many parts of India, but I really do want to go to Nepal actually. But my reason for going to Nepal might be different from most people's. I actually want to go where there's snow. So I don't necessarily want to climb any mountains or any madness like that, but I just want to go see snow. So I was thinking one day when I have people to go with that we'd go to Nepal. Or at least that is the plan. Hopefully it can be done. Do you think only Trump can only save us from Arsenal winning silverware? I don't answer that question. Hammer's game is 1:45 Wednesday night, 11th Feb, man. This late kickoff. 11th Feb. Hey, bro, you know what? We'll make up for it in lots of sleep in March, dude. When we only have 3 games the whole month, we'll make up for it in that time. 1-1 shit draw, 2-2 draw. Wow, 2-1 Burnley. Burnley 2-1. Since this is the second mid-season sack, I'm completely broken, and now I'll be the villain I did the most. With that, I give you United to win their 21st league title with Carrick. 2-1 Spurs. I don't want to see Dr. Tottenham again. There are some good players in relegation. There are, aren't they, this time? Jaden Anthony, Josh Cullen, Zion Fleming, Lyle Foster from Burnley. Then you have Strand Larson, Joao Gomes, Bellagard in Wolves. Then obviously, what is the West Ham? You have Bowen and so many good players, man. So many good players. Somerville, Burnley won. Wow, a lot of people picking a Burnley win here. Mad. After United wins fourth CL. Don't worry, dude. Hopefully not that long. Even for me. Even I would like to go. Bayern have made it clear to Javier Reid's manager that the club want him this summer. Feyenoord are asking for around 30 million pounds, euros, and things are looking good for Reid to join us. You know what? I just read somewhere Quentin Timber has a problem with Van Persie. Couple of days ago, I saw him do an interview, and literally today I saw Quentin Timber leaves Feyenoord for 4.5 million euros. 3 million pounds to Marseille. Marseille's got another midfielder, guys. 3 million pounds, Quentin Timber. Such crazy dance, by the way. Can you do it if Arsenal lose to United? Caprese dance. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I have to favor it because favorite it. I won't remember. 4-1 Burnley. 1-1 draw Spurs are coming from European matches. Fair. Burnley manager looks like Bruce Wayne. Oh, Scott Parker. Very handsome. Very, very, very brutal player he used to be. Also, by the way, Scott Parker played for Tottenham Hotspurs towards the end of his career. Love my buying club. Hello, Raul. El Sakio. Thomas Sprague. Burnley 1-0. Burnley, sorry, 2-2. Nathan, you can go to Sandakpur. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Tottenham getting top 8 in Champions League and in a round of 16 lose. They consistently lose in Premier. Do you think Spurs management will sack before round of 16 or after? I mean, if they get knocked out in the next round and they're currently 14, there's really no point keeping Frank anymore, is there, to be honest? Jared Bourne goes Spurs if they get relegated. Very possible. Where can Cunha play in the back four? 62.5 million in the drain. Well, he can play either cam when they want Bruno to drop deep. He can either play striker or he can play left wing. Right wing, I don't think is possible for him. Quentin Timber to Marseille, 4.5 million something fish. No, apparently he had a falling out with Van Persie and then he got sold. Like just a couple of days ago, I was doing a live with Lala, and I think it was we were watching the Liverpool match, and then I was looking at an interview. Quentin Timber furious, complaining about the manager or something. 2-3 days later, he's sold. Waiting for Carrick bubble to burst. Hendrick had a really good game for Lyon even. Yes. So my prediction for Burnley Tottenham Hotspur will be. I'm edging towards Spurs. I'm going to say 2-1 to Spurs. I think it's going to be a draw, but I think Spurs will pull through towards the end. I think so. Prove me right, Spurs, please. Fulham versus Brighton is the next one, guys. Head to head, quite even again. 8 wins, 6 wins, 5 draws. We are going to be playing at Craven Cottage. The table says Fulham and Brighton are right next to each other. 1 point separates them. Brighton and Nova Albion have the better goal difference. Any useful information here that we can use? Not no. Head to head. Top scorers is Danny Welbeck 8 goals, Harry Wilson 7 goals. Wow. All right. 4 assists as well. Harry Wilson 7 and 4, 11 GA in 22 matches. Not bad for Harry Wilson. He's having a bit of a renaissance for his career since leaving Liverpool and Bournemouth. Fulham, Brighton, Hove Albion, guys. Score lines, please. Oh wait, I forgot to read the other part. Sorry. 2 wins, 2 draws, only one loss in Fulham. One loss the recent game against Fulham. Funny enough. Wait, no. What Leeds? Sorry, 1-0. And here 1 win in the last five for Brighton, which was against Burnley. Only one loss though. They only lost to Arsenal 2-1. Decent run here. 6 points in the last 15. Here we got 8 points in the last 15. Fulham have been on a better run recently, even though they are coming off of a 1-0 tight loss to Leeds, who, by the way, is slowly catching up to the rest of the pack here, guys. They're creating a little bit of distance, Leeds. Daniel Farke doing a good job at the moment. For now, I should say. Off topic, did you ever watch K-Pax? No, what is that? I haven't watched it, no. Should have known Van Persie was a shit human when he left Arsenal. Quentin knows Arsenal fans for those Timber twins, is it? Both brothers are ballers. Seriously, that Marseille transfer was so under the radar. So many clubs missed. Bro, I just literally saw it on Footmob before we went live, Charles. I didn't even know it happened either. What are your thoughts about the Barca ref scandal? Do you think it's very common in football now? I think referees are terrible these days, Devoshi. that scandal aside, in general, refereeing is way bad. Dean Spurs will sack now after the UCL knockout. After the UCL knockout, Rahul. If they lose after the UCL knockout. Thank you. Thank you. Body language of Spurs players look like they don't rate Frank. I think the same happened with Amram. With Carrick, they definitely rate him. But I'll tell you what, Baba, these Spurs players don't have any legs to stand on about rating or not rating managers. The same manager did the double over them last season. You know, Scott Parker and Shabi look similar. Yeah, well, when I don't know if you guys ever seen Shabi Alonso when he was young and had no facial hair. Pretty close. Pretty close. Is he related to another Timber? Yes, Jurian Timber, dude. He's Jurian Timber's. I believe he's. I don't know if they're twins. I think they are twins actually. Jurian Timber's brother. Yeah, they look identical, but I'm not sure. Cannot play in left wing. He's not that profile. He's a 10. Yeah, but someone you asked me where can he play in this, right? I think those are the places he can play. Honestly, 2-1 Fulham. 21 million, 4.5 is crazy deal. But you got to also realize that there is no demand, right? And Van Persie wanted him out. 3-3 draw, 2-1 Brighton, 2-0 Fulham, 1-0 Fulham, 2-0 Brighton. Interesting. 2-0 Fulham. Wow, it's a mix here. It's a mixed bag. I like it. Mystery films starring Kevin Spacey as a psychiatric student who claims to be an alien from the planet K-Pax, and Jeff Bridges, the doctor, who investigates his case. So stars Alfred Woodard and Mary McCormack. It is directed by Ian Softly, based on the Gene Brewer's 99. No, I haven't seen it, dude. I'll have a look. I'll see where it's available. If it's available, I only have Netflix because I don't want to get addicted to TV. If it's there, I'll have a look at it for sure. Imagine both Negrera and 115 actually go against the clubs. Pep's whole legacy will take a nosedive. Yeah, but part of it happened when there was no Pep even Mad Nonna, So, but it definitely will take a hit. The Europa League winners name. Sure, Baba. I know you're being sarcastic, but at the same time, it's like these players did lose to Frank twice last season. They have been schooled plenty of times last season. They don't really have the legs to stand on. I know you're being sarcastic, but it really does feel like they don't rate Frank. What someone said above was very true. It really does look like that. According to you, the greatest PL midfielder ever. PL midfielder ever. Mm, I'll still go Scholes. I'll still go Scholes. Most successful PL midfielder ever, isn't he? I'll still go Scholes. I think I'll also go Scholes for the reason that he came back after 13 months, scored on his re-debut after not playing football for like 10, 12 months, getting his coaching badges, scores literally back on his first game back, won the league again. I think that is the epic legendary stuff you don't ever see. I don't think it'll ever be done again. Could they might get relegated? I don't. No, but they might be heavily fined. They push relegated. I don't know, but they might get a great crazy point deduction possibly. Hello, Abhishek. Because yeah, at that time technology was shite that he escaped so many. I have to continue the good way. Paul Scholes maybe. 105 kgs last time. Now I'll be 1 year since I joined the gym with the train. Now I'm between 79 and 80 kgs. Bro, I would love to learn how to lose that weight rhythm. I was just telling Dhruv yesterday when we did our DND stream. This year I have to lose weight, man. I want to get below 100 kgs. That's all I'll say. Yeah, also Man United midfielder Sophia Amrabat. Oh, Bans. I love it. Anyway, where were we? Sorry. I'm going to actually say Fulham 1-0, guys. I'm going to say it's going to be an edgy game. I'm going to go 1-0 Fulham, right? I don't think that's too crazy. I think it's appropriate. But here we go, guys. Here's the main one now. Man City, Wolverhampton Wanderers. 15 wins for City, 4 wins for Wolves, 3 draws. Man City all the way in second place here, 1 loss coming off of the Manchester Derby loss. But they've only got 6 points in the last 15, guys. So they had a bad run in the last 4 games, to be fair. Even Nottingham Forest, Boxing Day match for them, technically not for us. 1-2, 1-2, tight game against relegation Forest side. Back then, they were definitely relegation in the relegation zone back then, Nottingham Forest. One win in the last five, guys. Coming off of a loss to Manchester United as well as Bodo Glimt in the midweek. And I don't need to do this again and again, guys. But as you know, Wolves have been on a good run apparently recently. Thank God it didn't happen with us. But they've got their first win and they are on 6 points in the last 12 points, 8 points total. So as you know, they have lost a lot of games. Dead last, most likely to get relegated. Simple question. I don't think we'll spend way too much time on this. Do you think Wolves can do something? I think signing money, yeah, that we can agree. Fletcher twins bowling is what we there for sure. 100 plus did not look like it from my POV. It's all around my stomach, Shaunak. It's really tough. Would really like to get under 100. But all am I 5'11"? I would really like to get it under 100, dude. Stamina levels are really bad right now. But yes, is De Bruyne top three PL midfielders of all time? Hmm. I would say he's definitely top five. I think he will slowly eventually creep under the thing is you can put Gerard in there, but then Gerard has no Premier League titles. Then everyone will go, but Kevin De Bruyne has these many Premier League titles, and then you have to sit there and go, it's not about the league titles, and then people will say, but then you're putting schools there for that, and then it becomes a whole argument. I would definitely say he's creeping in top five for sure. When am I getting married? Not anytime soon, buddy. Not interested at the moment. Not interested. Well, not interested might be a lie. Interested, just now's not the time. 2-1 City, 2-1 Wolves. Draw. Wow. Random wants a draw. Rando wants a draw. No wonder. Wolves 3-0. Takla sack. Boy, how is he going to explain that if that happens, huh? You can't explain that if you're a City fan, that's for sure. 1-1, 1-0 City, Rodri red card. 2-2 draws. Let's continue. Wolves are undefeated. And my God, since when have we all become fans of Wolves now? After all the madness I said about them a month ago, if I say nice things about them, people will abuse me. United draw help Wolves, I know, unfortunately, on our backs. But yes, 2-0 brace for Haaland. And also, we draw City defense is just so shit. Palace summer rebuild has started, I believe. Exodus of players in the clubs making profit. We should also start the summer rebuild now. Yeah, except our club won't do that. Wolves equalizing last minute. Me too. 5'11", all that extra weight Rams and waste. Just losing it by steps and building muscles on it. Not a United fan, but hope they win. Rocky's chief. Who do you support? Liverpool, right? Bro, it's buffering badly. Yeah, dude, I can't help it, man. It is 100% a YouTube thing, buddy. Sometimes and it happens for some people and it doesn't happen for some people. I don't know. It's the first time someone's saying it's buffering today, Aryan. I don't know. I don't know what you can do about it, honestly. Apologies, man. I can't do anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and say City 2, Spurs 1. Support Madrid. Okay, fair enough. I want Larson for less money in June after supposed Havertz injury being a terrible recurring one, so Wolves can go on a losing streak. They're going to be knocked out anyway, Rando, whether they're on a losing streak or not. I think most Aditya saying I think most probably Arsenal United would be a draw. We're getting there after this, of course. Yes, I get it. That is the starting point for teams, I guess. Don't count Liverpool draw. Wolves drew against us since then. They haven't done bad. City lost, then lose to mighty Bodo. Spurs one is done. Tanish, I am saying Spurs 2. I believe Spurs 2 and Spurs 2, Burnley 1. I think they're going to get over the line. I think it's going to be a draw, to be honest, but I think Spurs will keep the momentum going at least for this week. 3-2. Oh, we are going to the next one. Sorry, yes. Bournemouth, Liverpool. I was wondering why Sumit saying 3-2 Bournemouth. So you have to win because that will stop Arsenal winning the PL. Hello, Rishi. Good evening. All right, guys. AFC Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium in Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Head to head. The head-to-head is definitely not great. 18 wins to 2 and 1 draw. When did Bournemouth win their game? Oh my God. When has Bournemouth won their last game? Yeah. 1-0 almost 3 years ago. Yeah. Record's not great, guys. One draw, two. So basically, it's almost a guarantee result. One way or the other, it's a guarantee result, and 95% of the time, it is Liverpool win. The table is Liverpool, as you can see here, their plus 4 goal difference, one win in the last five, 7 points in the last 15. Bournemouth on an absolute slump. They have lost Antoine Semenyo, and now two losses, two draws, one win here. 3-2 Spurs in January, beginning opening week. 15th right now. 10 points above relegation zone. Andoni Iraola is in real trouble, guys. Real trouble. What do you guys think? What's happening? 3-3 says McDonough. We're losing to Burnley after beating BVB will be the most Spurs thing ever. Yeah, but I think they'll keep the momentum going. 1-1 draw slot, Sun scores. OG. Would you rate KDB above Bruno? I think Bruno does more, but I think KDB obviously has the accolades they both share. It's difficult. I would pick Bruno over KDB simply because of injury record, fitness. I think KDB also thinks Bruno's as good as him, so it would be an interesting topic. I will always pick Bruno over KDB just because I'm a United fan. But honestly, KDB does have a lot of titles, dude. Can't really, avoid that. 2 to draw. Let's continue Liverpool on their draw run, and we go for Alex Scott. Oh God, Mystic is going to absolutely lose his mind if we buy Alex Scott. Will there be a god in the Liverpool Bournemouth game? They don't hope so. Oh God, Liverpool win comfortably, Sastanish. Interesting. Comfortably, yeah. They haven't done one of those until Marseille for a long time. Krupi Jr. banger for sure. Imagine everyone putting Krupi Jr. in the starting 11 for FPL. 3-2 Liverpool, 2-0 Bournemouth. F that wheelchair racist Liverpool fan. Okay. Okay. And why all PL fans except Arsenal fans doesn't want Arsenal to win? So the misogynistic fan base. It's an interesting question. I don't know if I can answer it or not. Uh, Arsenal fans have a lot of misogynistic wouldn't be the right word. I would say because they are annoying. That's what I would say. 3-2 Bournemouth. Krupi Kid is really good. He is really good actually. Some bangers they scored. I am going to go ahead and say Liverpool sneak away 2-1. 2-1 I'm giving Liverpool there. I'm giving them the win, but I think they're going to sneak past. Just about sneak past. And there we go, guys. That is wait, why are they not showing me the whole thing? Okay. Go somewhere else for this. That means okay, that is Saturday. Wait, what game am I doing on Saturday? I forgot what game I'm doing. Am I doing Manchester City Wolves? Oh, I am doing the Man City. By the way, I'm doing the Man City game tomorrow, guys. For the watch along. So Sunday, here we go. Brentford, Nottingham Forest. Are Matata links legit to Aston Villa? They are. They are allegedly legit. Yes. Mutually respect each other very much. Yeah, I appreciate that considering City and United's issues. Because they're gooners. Man can't even be a gooner. Man can't. Hey, brother, just use a random adjective to describe Arsenal fans. That you mean misogynistic. We are flexing at we were flexing at WUCL, UWCL. Yeah. By the way, I watched that game, Rando. I did watch that game. It was a good one. It was a good one. It was a tight, edgy game. Blackstone has scored the final goal, right? I did see it. Don't worry, man. I'm watching football. I'm watching football. I think Arsenal's like the Atletico de Madrid of England. No. Let's not get too crazy, dude. Okay, the Arsenal fans aren't racist. Let's not get too crazy. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. No, I wouldn't go that far. 2-2 draw. Deboshi, no. Yeah, bro, even the Spurs fans telling you no, dude. You can imagine. You can imagine. It's definitely not as bad as Atletico Madrid, dude. Let me just put it that way. That Barca team's actually bonkers. Yeah, I mean the way they sweep the whole league every time is crazy. By the way, the only two times they've lost recently Chelsea beat them 1-0, right? Was it Sam Kerr? No, it was a Cuthbert goal, 1-0. But then they got hammered in the next leg. And then you guys. I think the last two times they lost in Europe. I'm pretty sure. See, I could be very wrong. I don't shouldn't say that. But I remember them losing a tight 1-0 first leg match to Barcelona, and then they got hammered. Then they lost to you guys. I watched both those games actually, funny enough. Thank you so much, Red Devil. I try. I try. Elite, I don't know, but I try. I think PL teams have Liverpool's numbers. Liverpool have been good in UCL because other leagues don't have the physical. Also, Sumit, something I learned from a Europa League stint is that continental football is played very differently from English league football. Yeah, I know you've been struggling, Lavanya. You did tell us during the November stream, right? It's tough, bro. It's like I told you that day, man. Just focus on your studies, get the job, and get out, buddy. Maybe you need some space, and things will get better. Do you think Lemon's frame will stop him from becoming elite level like Courtois? I think his goalkeeper positioning is what worries me the most at the moment, Baba. That's what frightens me right now. I don't say low IQ, but his positioning is a real issue. Even after Bruno tells you where to dive and you still dive after the ball passes you is not a good look. If someone beats you fair and square in a free kick, that's fine. When someone tells you exactly where the ball is going to go and you still are delayed to diving for it, I'm not even saying he should have saved it. The fact that he delayed his dive still, that's a problem. If Haaland doesn't score tomorrow, he's going out of my FPL. Yeah, but if you think about it, dude, Salah's not going to, and Haaland's the only super premium left in the PL. This is the issue. You don't have to captain him, Sumit. That's the good news. You can captain someone else. Spurs fan defending Arsenal only on Sportsnet. I mean, listen, dude. I really would not. I really would not say the Arsenal fans are as bad as the Atletico Madrid fans. I'm sorry. I can't stand Simeone, but I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not even the fact that they don't have the players, Raz. It's the fact that how the fans behave. Means Atletico is better than Arsenal? No, 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 no. That's not what that means. Wait, what? That's what you mean, Phantom? No, yeah, come on. Don't go crazy. Come on. I was not talking on belief ethics of Atletico's play. Okay, fine, fair enough. I don't like them. If that's what we have to bear from Arsenal, come on, man, leave KV alone. Yeah, he's a fun fellow. Just let him. He's living his life. Dude. It's okay. Little fan base. The Arsenal fans are so self-centered. These are not my thoughts. Yeah, but I mean, it's also fan pride, no, Sumit. A lot of people have fan pride. It's fine. Time Wirtz had on the ball in UCL, he would have been eaten alive. Exactly. So Brentford, guy, Brentford, Nottingham Forest. I will. This is the best club in the world, says Christopher AR. Uh, Ooh, he extends his contract. Interesting. Uh, Best club in the world is an interesting choice of words, but okay. I'm not even going to bother with head. Actually, let's see the head to head. 11 wins, 6 wins to Forest, 4 draws. You know what? I'm going to say 3-1. 3-1 to Brentford here. 3-1 to Brentford. Crystal Palace, Chelsea, a London derby. Let's see. Open talks with Kobe Menu on your contract. Yes, that is right. We are looking for that first. I mean, it's better than that 1998 whole team. I'm not participating. I know what you're trying to do, Rhythm. I follow Atletico Griezmann's Euro 2016 is my first memory. Oh, fair enough. That was a good tournament. No wonder Gallagher was playing for Atletico Madrid. I don't know how Gallagher will manage in Spurs. He doesn't have a choice, dude. Doesn't have a choice. No one else in England really wanted him. If you wanted to come back to England, it had to be Spurs. Gallagher has now played for Crystal Palace, Chelsea, and Spurs. At least he doesn't have to change his residence in London, I suppose. 1-0 Chelsea, says Raz. Okay. Wait, what is this? What is this rubbish they're showing me? Crystal Palace, Chelsea, London Derby, head to head. 4 wins, 20 to 20 to Chelsea, 4 to Crystal Palace. Let's see, one draw, two draws, three draws. Chelsea win, Chelsea win, Chelsea win. Okay, three draws and three Chelsea wins in the last six matches. When has Crystal Palace beaten Chelsea last? Oh my god. Oh wow. Wow, I'm still going down. 2017. It's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good. Where are they here? Chelsea's sixth right now, 1 point behind us. They have way more goals than us, by the way. That matters. Crystal Palace here, no wins in the last five, two draws. Chelsea, one win in the last five, two draws. Hmm. Identical records. Chelsea has the greater head to head record, though. At Sellers Park. Ooh, at Sellers Park. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. 1-1 there for me. Newcastle, Aston Villa, guys. Thank you, Saurav. Anthony, hi, and Nathan. Saw you on MUFC, one MUFC. You are a great United fan. I mean, thank you so much, Saurav. Thank you for the compliments. Gallagher for Crystal Palace was good. He was good for Crystal Palace. That is true. Also played for Suraj. Did he? I mean, did he play for Swansea? 10 Lions, 1 baby. Peak 1998 English headlines. What a joke. Not buying it, buddy. Can you please explain why people wanted Cass in United last month? Everyone said need to go 350 wages, but if they give a new contract, I don't think he goes down to 180, 200K. So for this, first of all, people wanted him to go Rishi because we played in a different formation last month. He did not have the legs to support two-man midfield. Same way they didn't want Bruno Fernandes to be in the team as well if he was going to play there for the whole season. That's the reason. When he played as in a midfield three, nobody ever complained about him. Not that he had a bad second season, first and third season was really good for his personal standards of him playing. Uh, he could have taken a wage cut, dude, but there was some triggered clause where if he doesn't start all the games, he doesn't play. He doesn't get a guarantee extension, and they have to renegotiate. And he probably didn't want to renegotiate for whatever reason, whatever the reason is. So that's how they came to that conclusion. Arsenal fans always boast about the invincibility, but they don't say they had an 11 game draw because at the end of the day, they still were undefeated. No, Deboshi. That is the point. 1-1 draw, Villa Newcastle. Fair enough. 3-0 Chelsea, says Lavanya. Okay. What are your memories of the night of Moscow? Oh, plenty, dude. Plenty. Crying when Ronaldo missed his penalty in the penalty shootout. Uh, being absolutely nervous when Chelsea equalized during regular game. Um, Anderson with a straight down the middle bullet power penalty, absolutely cold. Van de Sar saves Ronaldo face first into the grass, absolutely crying. You could only see his back move, like his face buried into the ground. Rainy night at the Luzhniki Stadium on AstroTurf. Incredible, incredible, incredible. I'll always have that memory. I've seen a European trophy. I can at least say, tomorrow, if it's all said and done, I can at least say I've seen my club lift it. Trolling point of view, PL fans won't able to troll Arsenal over trophies. Yes, it will definitely be from a trolling point of view as well. The Beckham family, yeah, apparently Victoria doesn't get along with the eldest son's wife or something like that. Yeah. Oh, this is the thing, man. This is the problem when you make everything public. This is the biggest problem. 3-1 Villa, 2-1 Villa. Okay, here we go. Sorry about it, guys. But Newcastle continuing the slump. 12 wins to 6 wins, 10 draws. Not exactly even. Villa has won the last game. Newcastle's won 3 out of the last 5 games. Last game at Villa Park was a draw. Wait, what? Wait. Last time Villa Park. Again, they're playing at Villa Park? Oh, no, sorry. Oh, okay. Wait, what? They're playing each other again in the FA Cup? Okay, that's interesting. I just saw the date there. The date saying February 14th, FA Cup. Wow, they're playing each other again at the FA Cup. Yeah, this is St. James Park now. St. James Park, quite the cauldron, quite a difficult place to play at. They meet Aston Villa. The head-to-head is there. Aston Villa, of course, third right now, 43, 7 points from top. Newcastle slowly moving up, 3 wins and a draw, one loss in the last five. The form is being gathered here as we speak. +5 goal difference. Goal difference is also looking all right. Eighth place at the moment. Eddie Howe making a push towards the European spots at the second half or latter end of the Premier League. What do you think the scores are going to be, guys? 3-1 Villa, 2-1 Villa. Breaking, we welcome the official launch of Old Trafford Regeneration and Mayoral Development Corporation. This marks a major milestone in the journey towards a new world-class home for the club. I don't think that makes me feel happy, to be honest. But for whoever is happy about that, I'm glad for them. Joe Linden is the best midfielder of all time. Come on. Technically, he was the striker at Hoffenheim, dude. They changed him to a midfielder when they bought him to Newcastle from Hoffenheim. He started out even in Newcastle as striker. New 2-1 Newcastle United. Okay. Okay. 2-1 Newcastle. 3-1 Villa. 2-1 Villa. Hmm. Any injuries? Any injuries? Burn, Kraft, Lascelles, Livramento, Murphy, Osula. We got Barkley, McGinn, Kamara, Martinez. I'm going to go 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1. 1-1. Lewis Smiley is good. Lewis Smiley is very good. Yes. Lewis Smiley is very, very good. Crazy fact, Frankie de Jong still hasn't scored a Champions League goal in his career. He turns 29 in his May. Is it legit? It seems legit to me. Seems legit to me. Bruno Guimaraes injured, my midfield's biggest FPL asset. Thoughts on United show off on past glory and all another way of making money for owners? Yeah, but the problem is, Shaunak, that a lot of people are actually it's not the show might turn out well, but it's just going to infuriate the fans even more on the back end. So I'm going 1-1 here, guys. I'm going to go Everton Leeds. We'll do Everton Leeds quickly and then we'll wrap up on Arsenal United. What is the time now? Have we gone? Okay, we've gone over an hour, by the way, guys. We shall end in a few minutes. Everton Leeds United. Oh, wait, 3-4-2. Wow, Leeds is currently favorites here, head to head. Leeds making a slow run there. Everton here at 10th, 32 points. Leeds at 16th, but 25 points. It's not technically a 6 pointer, but it's a 6 pointer. You know, they could catch up. They could come all the way here. The goal difference doesn't allow it, but they could be this close to the top half here. As you can see, only one loss in the last five are Leeds. Here we have one loss, two draws, two wins for Everton. Form is being picked up by the rest of the league finally. We are going to get some momentum with teams. So there we go. Everton Leeds United. I'm going to say 2-1 Everton, guys. 2-1 Everton. 2-1 Everton here. 1-1 draw. Where is Marco Bizot? Looks like he's going to be playing tomorrow. I mean, Sunday. He was offside. Why do Italians struggle abroad? Hurt. Tonali wants to go back to Italy. They're allergic to planes, dude. That's what I think it is. They like eating pasta, drinking coffee, and doing this. Because a lot of them don't really dare leave Italy, which is sad. So Markham Bizot started yesterday in Europa League match. Yes, it's going to start again. It would seem 2-1 Everton, 2-2 draw Leeds, DCL Aronson goal. That they are having a low key a very good partnership there too. Brendan Aronson and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who him and Callan Wilson. My God, they have turned around their seasons and their careers quickly this season. Impressive. All right, guys, and here we go. The last one, Arsenal, Manchester United. We don't need this anymore because we have gone through the whole thing. I will just quickly throw that away. There's no need for that anymore. Give me a second, guys. I'm just seeing something. All right, here we go. No, I'm not stuck, guys. I'm not stuck. Sorry. I'm not stuck. I was just reading something. Um, I've challenged Lala that Van der Ven will be a United player in the summer. Now it'll be a matter of ego. For this year alone, I made Bruno Fernandes my captain. Here we go, guys. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Arsenal 50 points, top of the table, 7 points gap between Man City and Aston Villa, over trailing them at second and third, respectively. Manchester United 36 points, 36, 35, 36 points. Fifth place. Right now, the Champions League spot's looking really good because five teams, what is it? 5 out of 6 teams on the top eight. Man City is 11th. Most likely, all of them, no, not most likely. I think all of the English teams will go through to the next round. So that is six. What is that? 6 out of 16 teams are going to be English teams in the next round. Five guarantee. Five will be in the next round for sure. One, maybe one's going to have to fight for it. Maybe, depending on the next week, of course. So I think we're going to get that fifth spot. So we are in a tough spot here, man, because we have a lot to play for. Chelsea is 1 point behind us. They have a better goal difference. Favorable, somewhat favorable game. Somewhat favorable game. Crystal Palace is a tough game. We just gotta be on the front foot, guys. 4-0 United says that. Stick as it is from the ruins. Even if Van der Ven doesn't become a United player, he can't be a Liverpool. I can't lose this now. Um, 3-2 United Cunha winner apparently. So we can't afford to lose, guys. I can't necessarily see a win because I feel like if we start with Mbuemo, I think Mbuemo on his own is going to have a really tough time getting through to Saliba and Gabriel. Uh, it's going to be tough to navigate through that defense, especially as a lone striker. And depending on how good a game your wingers have, they're going to be really important here because Arsenal is very, very compact and they're very, very dangerous on set pieces. And apparently, so are we now. So it's a match set piece FC, I suppose you could say. But if I'm being serious here, we've got to keep it compact. We got to keep the ball as much as possible in the middle of the pitch. We cannot be too much on our side. We cannot be too much on their side because I honestly don't think Mbeumo is going to have a really tough time between both those center backs. I think we got to try and keep it in the middle of the field, slowly progress it up, and try to nick a goal. I think that is the only way. I see Arsenal scoring a set piece against us. I can't lie. I know everyone goes set piece FC, but I really think set piece defending has been a little bad. Our set piece attacking has been a lot better, a lot better. So we are going to have to keep that. I think up front, I don't think we'll need to be worried about too much because the striker issues are continuously looming for Arsenal. I think Dallow's going to have a good game against Martinelli or Trossard, especially Trossard. Trossard is the more trickier one, maybe not in terms of dribbling, but in terms of IQ and ability. Saka has had a really quiet time since he's come back. Him and Gyökeres don't seem to be linking up. There's allegedly some kind of, I don't know, some kind of issue between them. There's no way to, say that's real or not, but there is definitely a disconnect. Odegaard's also, most games he is quiet in these big games, and we're gonna have to do really well to keep him quiet. Mikel Merino, Zubimendi, these are the people I'm worried about. These in particular, Rice, Zubimendi, Merino, if they all three play, they are the ones I'm worried about. In particular, everybody else, they're kind of struggling in form, and also you can there's a chance you can take advantage of those positions, but. The center backs, Rice, Zubimendi. this is where I'm worried. If they start Gyökeres, I'll be a little more relaxed. If they start Merino, I'll be a little more worried. Little more worried if they start Merino. He manages to find the right space at the right times, and he seems to be a little more clinical than Gyökeres, at least as of now. So I predict a simple 1-1. Uh, I think I think we can get something out of this game, and I think we should get something out of this game. I think we should continue our momentum, and from here, just keep pushing forward to, quite honestly, wherever it takes us. We are 1 point away from fourth. Who knows what happens to Liverpool? Something happens to Liverpool, we're there to swoop it up. You know, so we'll be there. Aston Villa's got a tough game. City doesn't have a tough game. Could catch up to Villa. If Liverpool have an issue, if Chelsea have an issue, there could be a gap in points. So we have to do our due diligence. We have to try and get something out of this game. I think to stay in the mix, and then we need to keep the momentum going forward. To be honest, so my predictions 1-1. I will just read this before we go. From the end of February till the end of the season, Chelsea has the worst run of fixtures a PL can get. We'll take that then. And Nathan was stuck for some time. I have a theory mistake, and Nathan same. No, I wasn't, dude. I was reading something. Will cost if you sell him in the PL, considering you don't get a UCL to negotiate. We shouldn't pay more than 50 for him. Oh, sorry, you're asking Phantom. Never mind, because he does have injury issues. I'm good, Akshay. How are you? Even though Arsenal's compact, they were splitting their legs in front of Inter. United needs to be good with the finishes. Like how we close the middle space against City. Now you need to choke the mid and wings and double down on them. Exactly. We're gonna have to do something like that, man. We gotta play in the middle a lot. Okaras looks so mid since he came to Arsenal. I remember last season he came second European Golden Boot after Mbappe. That only because of some coefficient thing, right? Sumit? What's the max you will pay to get Van der Ven? 50 million, man. 50 million. I can't afford to spend more money on this anymore. I don't think we'll be winning this one, not gonna lie, but let's hope for my best is a sneaky 2-1 for us. Okay, fair enough. Just was Casemiro has a blast in these final months starting from Sunday. Set piece specialist. Watching, yes. We will not sell a mistake. His cost me 70 to 80. I don't know. Fair enough. I don't want Van der Ven. That's a different subject, obviously. Check Liverpool fixture. They don't have easy fixtures till the end of the season. No, not tough ones, but I think 80% are against mid-table. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll be in the mix then, Shaunak, hopefully. 2-2 draw. I'm saying 1-1 draw. So, guys, with that being said, I am done for the day. I will see you tomorrow. Manchester City Wolves watch along. And then, obviously, on Sunday, the big one, UFC 324 in the morning. UFC 324 in the morning. I can't forget that. And then in the night, Arsenal versus Manchester United. So, three watch alongs tomorrow. Tomorrow, City, Sunday, UFC, and Manchester United. Thank you for joining, guys. On the way to 3K subs, hopefully less than 25 to go now after today. Let's try to get that done by January, one way or the other. I will see you in the next one, guys. Or I'll be on someone else's stream later on today. Who knows? But I will see you here. We are done for now. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.